Welcome back, everyone, to another exciting episode of Fallout New Vegas. Last time we made it to Camp McCarran after encountering a lot of Deathclaw in the hills a little bit south of Quarry Junction. So just a little recap of what happened. Of course, we started off at Red Rock Canyon, and we made our way down here to this area. We were trying to get to this spot, like right here. There's a little valley that leads up, a little pathway, but as I thought, we just don't have what it takes right now to survive in such a place. Death claws in this game are just absolutely brutal, and we got massacred. No two bones about that. We had no chance to survive. Thinking about it now, we look at our armor; it's in terrible shape right now. So we made it all the way to Camp McCarran, and we're actually gonna come in here and sell some stuff, buy some stuff, resupply, restock. Um, that's basically what we're doing right now. And instead of doing the Great Conquest, the Great Khan storyline right now, we decided that since we're not strong enough to do that, we're gonna level up. We're gonna do a couple of other quests, pick up some experience points, and try to just get stronger before we try to tackle that quest line again, because it's a little too much for us right now, unfortunately. So I don't quite remember who's in charge here. I think it's some general, maybe a colonel. I don't remember. There are a bunch of NCR troopers though, all over the place.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Got 10 of spades here, Lieutenant Gorbets, and a couple of other Corporal Sterling, Sergeant Bitterroot, and Betsy. So I want to talk to those people later when they awake. But for right now, I just want to go inside and see if I can sell some stuff. There's got to be someone around here. Supply or something. I don't know what they call them in the army. I actually do know. I forgot though. Oh well, doesn't matter. But if they think we're friends, we might as well. That's not a way in. Bathroom. The NCR right now is on friendly terms with us. We are on friendly terms with them. So we might as well use them to our advantage. You're just a trooper?
There's a lot more troops here than we
Man,
thought.
Doc can't really hold me up the last time.
Holy crap.
He's the man to see if you need
Everyone
some
just
fixing.
started talking all at once. Oh boy. There's actually a ton of side quests here. Who are you?
Something I can do for you?
Yeah, actually.
I'm usually good with faces, but I don't think I've seen you here before. What brings you to Camp McCarran?
I'm here to provide support. Nope. I'm here to manpower on the. Nope, not also that. We might as well talk to the guy. No point in not talking to him. But I'm not here to provide support, and I guess I could be for hire. But let me ask him how things are going first.
Could be better, I'll say that much. We set up here with our sights set on annexing New Vegas. It's a lot of resources that could do a lot of good for us. But that hasn't happened. If anything, they annexed us. They rake in the profits from our soldiers, and we're stuck protecting them from the Legion. Not exactly the plan.
I'm not actually too sorry to hear that, because you can't just go annexing whatever you feel like annexing. That's something I've always thought about this game, where the NCR, just as people have mentioned in the past, they come if there's something you want, they will take it from you. They're no different from the Legion. The only difference is the Legion enslaves you and maybe crucifies you, whereas the NCR will take over your land and then start charging you to live in the land that you already had. So I mean, in a sense, they're similar. The way they go about it might be different, and the end result might be different, but they're really not that much different from each other. At least that's what Erik thinks right now. But anyway, where does that leave you?
Now we're trying to secure the strip and the dam at the same time, and it's costing us. And in the meantime, General Oliver won't approve any offensive maneuvers because he doesn't want to risk losing our positions. So we're in a holding pattern here. And Caesar's on the other side of the river, planning.
Oh well, sucks. What is Camp McCarran's role in the NCR operations?
It's our main base. We took it because it lets us keep an eye on the strip, and it had already been fortified before the Great War. From here, we handle most of the logistics for our operations in Nevada. Troop allocation, supply distribution, intel. Usually General Oliver runs the show here, but he's on his way to the dam now, so I've taken on a lot of his duties here.
Okay. I think it's mostly quiet between here and the dam.
Unfortunately, no. In fact, the word from the ranger stations has been especially concerning lately. It sounds like they've run into overwhelming resistance, and supplies just aren't reaching them. It's been so bad, I asked Sergeant Reyes at Camp Forlorn Hope to look into it, and see how it is that things could be so fouled up there.
Okay. What challenges does the NCR face here?
Everything was going according to President Kimball's plan at first. We met minor resistance from local troublemakers. But our two main objectives are still contested. Mr. House controls the strip, and he won't so much as meet with our ambassador. And we're holding Hoover Dam. But Caesar's Legion is positioning itself to overrun it. If it falls, so will New Vegas. We'd be forced to withdraw.
Okay. You seem pretty calm considering that everything's going to the pooper.
Calm is what you have to be when people look to you. And it's all you can be when things are out of your hands.
That's true. You know, we do need the experience. I could use some more caps, so I'm up for hire if you need some manpower around here.
There are a lot of things I can't spare troops for right now. If you can help us, we can definitely pay you for your work. You don't cook by any chance, do you? Farber's doing his best, but it's hard to manage an army with half my staff in line for the latrine. Honestly, we're fighting a lot of fires right now. The fiends keep pressing their position from Vault 3. We've got the Legion breathing down our necks across the river. We actually took an officer alive last week, but so far he hasn't spoken a word.
Okay, let's talk about the fiends, yeah?
As in chem fiends. Biggest gang of raiders I've ever seen. Nothing like addiction to swell your numbers. Psychotic and completely unpredictable. They set up shop in Vault 3 to the west. Every day they attack our positions and my men repel them. But every day there's more of them and less of us. I sent one of my rangers after their leader to try and destabilize them. He didn't return. Hell of a thing, losing a ranger. You come to depend on them, and they come through for you so often, you forget it can happen.
Okay. That's what we're gonna do. We'll go to Vault 3 and see if we can find your ranger, dead or alive.
That vault is a hornet's nest. If you have second thoughts, no one would think less of you for it. But if you can get him home, it'd mean a lot. Watch for civilians, too. The fiends have been kidnapping locals. They just walk right into people's homes in the middle of the day and take them. But the man you're looking for is Bryce Anders. Anders was trying to find the leader, Motor Runner. You hear something like a chainsaw? You've found Motor Runner. Put a bullet in his head, and you'll have some new friends around here.
Okay, let's do that then.
Bye.
I'm gonna go ahead and sleep. Oh, I can't sleep in here. I can't sleep in here at all. That's unfortunate. Oh, that leads back out here. Hehehe. Oh, that's too bad. I was hoping to do something silly. But alright, so I guess that's going to be the next. So we can get some experience around here. And we're going to go ahead and... Wait. What was that? Oh, that's what it is. Vault number 3. Where is Vault 3? Vault 3 is right there. Very well. That's not too far. But before we do that, I do want to talk to those rangers that we saw outside. Well, I don't know if they're rangers, but snipers. I don't know what they are. But they were wearing red bandanas like we are. So I want to talk to them, even if it means waking them up. Where's that? What was it? Ten of spades or something like that? Yeah, there he is. Talk to him first because he's awake.
We won't go quiet.
Shut up.
Hey, my man. 10 of spades. First recon sharpshooter at your service.
Okay. I'm not gonna make fun of his stuttering, but 10 of spades. Where'd you get that name?
The LT. Gorobets gave it to me. See, I wanted to be ace of spades, but the LT says, sorry, kid, you're too green. So he calls me 10 instead. It's okay, though. I get a few more kills under my belt. He'll move me up to Jack. Jack of spades. Sounds better, right? I keep at it. Eventually, I'll make it to ace. Think I'll skip queen, though.
How long have you been a sharpshooter there, bud?
Shit. Long as I can remember. Had a rifle in my hand since I was 3. That's what my dad always says. Learned to shoot on our ranch, way west of here. Same as the LT. He's a farm kid, too.
When'd you enlist?
Oh, they recruited me, what, a year ago? Taught me to kick even more ass than before. These guys, they really know how to kick some ass.
Okay, then. Yeah, what's going on with your stuttering there?
Oh, yeah, fine. Just a little stutter. Had it since I was a kid. Doesn't stop me from kicking ass.
Okay. Are you sure? No, okay.
Damn right.
Okay, man. What do you do around here?
Kicking ass. Mostly kicking ass. See, we're watching the perimeter right now, looking for those fiends to come back. When they show their faces, that's when we go to work. One shot, one kill. That's the first recon way.
All right, man. Doesn't look like you're guarding the perimeter at all right now, but that's fine.
Yeah, I'll see you around.
All right, so first recon. That's who these people are. Let's talk to Lieutenant
We won't
Gorbitz.
go quietly. I heard you killed Driver Nafai. My team would have liked to get a shot at him, but we're still glad he's dead.
Tell me first recon.
We're the finest sniper outfit in the whole NCR. If you need a bullet put into a target's eye from 800 yards away, you call us. Some of my team aren't without their share of scars, though, like Betsy and Sterling.
Tell me about first recon.
We're the finest...
Oh, I just asked you that, I guess. Does the NCR usually offer bounties?
If they've proven hard to kill, yes. Whatever it takes to get the job done, even if it means hiring help from outside the military.
Tell me about Sterling.
Corporal Sterling was an NCR ranger until he was captured by the Legion. They tortured him pretty badly. He wasn't able to be a ranger after that, but his eyes are still sharp, so I had him transferred to 1st Recon.
All right, tell me about Betsy.
Cook, one of the fiends, ambushed her and 10 of spades. They both managed to escape, but not before Cook raped her. Betsy shrugged it off like it was nothing, but her behavior keeps getting worse. Always making passes at every woman who wanders by. It's inappropriate for anyone at 1st Recon to behave that way. I could discipline her, but I'd rather she get medical help.
I guess I could talk to her.
I'd appreciate it. As her CO, I could order her to get help, but I'd have her agree with the idea.
All right.
Carry on.
I don't hurt anymore is the quest we just picked up, I guess. Let's talk to Corporal Sterling first.
Hello. Howdy. Name's Sterling, 1st Recon. Can't say I've seen you before. I'd remember if I had.
Nice rifle. You remember everyone who passes through here?
Got a good memory for faces, landmarks and such too. Comes with practice, that's all, and a lot of scouting from place to place.
Interesting rifle you have there, lever action?
I call her the Long Carabine. Didn't always have the scope. I added that myself. Been shooting with her so long, couldn't bring myself to toss her away. Would have felt guilty to part with the old girl. The other snipers used bolt action, but Gorbets reckoned it didn't matter none if I was different, so long as I can hit my targets.
You always been with the 1st Recon? I already know the answer to that, but I'm just making conversation.
Used to be a ranger, One of the first they sent out east back before we took the dam. Observation and reconnaissance. We took the lay of the land, checked out the locals, and kept ourselves inconspicuous. A couple friends of mine were the first to scout the dam. That was back in '73, if I recall. A lot of those rangers are dead now. Vegas always chewed men up. It's just a little more literal nowadays.
Why'd you leave the Rangers?
Well, that wasn't really a matter of choice. Got myself caught by legionaries up near Malpay. They had themselves some fun with me. Mangled my hands and feet pretty good. Wasn't much good with the pistol after that. Wasn't gonna be trekking across the waste on any more long scouts either.
So, how'd you escape?
Caesar's boys figured I wasn't going anywhere after what they'd done to me. So they didn't bother tying me up. I crawled out of there on my elbows and knees. Must have looked a sight. Then I rolled down an embankment into the Colorado. Guess I had a mind to drown rather than give Caesar's boys the satisfaction of killing me. But a couple of rangers happened to be watching from across the river. They jumped on in and pulled me out of there. Lucky break, they said.
Cool, man. How long have you been stationed here?
Going on 6 months now, but I reckon we'll be moving out soon enough. Can't talk about the details. Till then, we'll man the towers and keep an eye on the fiends. We've had more than our share of trouble from their direction. Whole thing smells of Caesar to me. Of course, that's just guesswork. But I'd still bet a few caps he's stirring up the locals against us.
I wouldn't be surprised. In fact, we kind of know that that's true. Okay. See you, man.
Always a pleasure. Keep yourself safe.
I like that his hands are wrapped to kind of go with the
Hello?
the whole story. All right, Bitterroot.
I'm Bitterroot, first recon. You got a reason to talk to me?
How long have you been with First Recon?
While, I guess. I don't keep too careful track of time. I like to keep things simple. Just focus on now. That's why they made me a sniper. You let your mind wander back a ways and you lose sight of what's in front of your eyes. Good way to miss a mark.
I guess that's true. You have an unusual name there, Bitterroot.
You trying to start trouble? Or do you really not know where I got that name?
I didn't mean to offend. You don't have to tell me if you'd rather not.
It's a con name. You know, the great cons. That's what my parents were. I figured I grew up around the bastards. They owed me a name after all they put me through.
What happened to your parents?
They're dead. Got themselves killed at Bitter Springs. Served them right if you ask me.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's a little extreme, but go ahead and tell me what happened at Bitter Springs.
It was a massacre. That's what a lot of NCR folk will tell you. Most of them feel plenty bad about what happened. But I was there. Saw it myself. I don't care what anybody says. The cons asked for Bitter Springs. They wouldn't leave the NCR be. My damn parents, too. They were just as bad as the rest.
You don't really mean that. So your name comes from Bitter Springs.
You're not fully grown till you've taken a beat down. Everybody gathers around and hits you till you're damn near dead. After that, if you haven't begged for mercy, you get to choose a new name. One you'll use for the rest of your life. When NCR slaughtered the cons at Bitter Springs, I hadn't got my beat down yet. I was still too young. The way I see it, Bitter Springs was my beat down. So afterward, I gave myself a name. It's all I got from the cons. It's all I ever want.
How'd you survive?
Guess I could tell a pretty good story if I had a mind. But the truth is, I don't know. Just got lucky. They brought me to Daughtry after the battle. He was just a captain back then. Guess he saw something in me. Knew I didn't belong with the cons. Maybe he felt bad, too, about how his men killed my folks. I told him he did me a service, but he didn't believe me. Still doesn't. He's a good man, Daughtry. Doesn't act like it sometimes, I know. But he didn't have to take me in.
You're not telling me something. You couldn't have forgotten the whole massacre. Intelligence check.
It's like I tell Major Daughtry. Best not to look under a rock if you don't really want to know what's there. Could be that NCR found some blood on me and none of it mine. Could be that a few of those cons didn't die from NCR bullets. I had scores of my own to settle. Deeper ones than NCR ever had. Don't bother asking who they were with.
So you're a real douche, basically. You don't really mean what you said about your parents, do you?
Don't I? Mister, you never met my parents. My dad, he got himself fucked up every chance he got. Always started with folk for no reason. Hell, he was the one who taught me to shoot. You know how? By taking pot shots at NCR, and not just soldiers. Civilians, too. Even kids. Then he'd get high with his buddies and swap tales about the folk they killed. Bunch of animals. And my mom? A couple of times she tried to sell me to some waster just to score some jet. Even the other cons said she was useless. Only reason they kept her around was because she was a... how'd my dad say it? A smoking piece of ass.
Okay then. Let's talk about something else then, yeah?
Yeah, that's probably best.
Your father is your commanding officer. Is that allowed?
Yeah, look, he's not my real father. He just looked after me for a while. It's a long story. I'd get tired of talking before it was through.
Alright, whatever. Okay.
Alright, goodbye.
Smell you later. Ooh, a sniper rifle. Tempting. But I'm not gonna take it. Alright, let's talk to this crazy.
Never seen you around before. What do you want?
About a date. I like tough woman. Have you seen any serious combat around here?
Not unless you count the fiends as serious. Gorobets keeps us inside the fence most of the time. Doesn't matter to me. I just shoot bad guys. Sooner or later, they'll move us out to the dam, though. That's when the shit gets nasty.
Nasty how?
Legion fights to win, and they're smart. Hell of a lot smarter than these crazy fiends. But I don't feel bad about shooting Legion boys. Fiends, on the other hand, sometimes I get pangs of conscience. Not often, but sometimes.
First I've heard about conscience in a while.
Some cute little junkie bitch, so fucked up she doesn't even know that she's the bad guy. And I've got a headshot her. Makes me think. Might just be sex, though. I see some cute little number, and I'd rather get in her pants. So maybe I'm a stone-cold bitch after all.
Okie doke. You're a sniper?
What gave me away? The big gun, the shades, or the attitude?
I didn't know all snipers wear shades.
They don't. Only the good ones do. My partner's got some potential, so I let him wear those goofy glasses. I tell him they're his training shades. He totally buys it. Truth is, his eyes just suck.
Okay. Who's your partner?
The little guy. 10 of spades. I like him because he listens. Doesn't shut up the rest of the time, but when I talk, he listens. Also, he doesn't pull any stupid come-ons, like practically every other horn dog alpha male on this base. Might be he's just scared of me, though.
Alright, I don't know if I should say this yet. I don't know what the requirements are, but, what the hey.
The lieutenant's been talking to you, hasn't he? Look, I don't need a head doctor. I'm first recon, damn it. You don't see the others crying about every little bruise and scrape, do you?
Oh. That's a rough thing to say, but I can get away with it. So, you're a weak link, you know it? I know it, you know it, and First Recon knows it. Do something about it.
Damn. Never had you pegged for the drill instructor type, but you got my attention. You can tell the lieutenant that I finally caved. I'll get help. There's a Dr. Usanagi who's supposed to be good at this sort of thing.
Okay. So snipers work in pairs, huh?
Yeah. We spot for each other, watch each other's backs. Usually works pretty well, unless you get paired up with an asshole. Thing is, there's a lot of assholes in the army. I keep hoping they'll pair me up with some hot blonde like you see on those old pinups. Shit, I don't even care if she can shoot straight. Can't have everything.
Alrighty. See ya.
Yeah. Try not to get killed.
Alright.
What can I do for you?
I figured it out.
I caught the tail end of what you said to her. Betsy looked like she'd been slapped right back into basic for a few seconds there. Let's hope that Betsy sticks with the treatment. Knowing her, she won't keep seeing Usanagi if she feels things are taking too long. Do me a favor and let Usanagi know Corporal Betsy is coming. I'd like to make sure the medical clinic has time for her.
Okay.
Carry on.
Oh, I don't like his lips. They bother me. Something about that. They're just white. It's weird. Oh, what? I have to leave? That's a long way. But oh well. We might as well do that. Because it's in the kind of the same general direction as... Can I sleep here? No. Can I sleep here? No. It's in the same general direction as the followers of the apocalypse, so we can talk to them about that other guy. Are all these beds owned? What does a guy have to do to get a little shut-eye around here?
Hey.
Hey. There's got to be a place where I can sleep. But anyway, I think, well, I just realized that the time has gone by pretty quickly on this episode. So we're going to go ahead and call it here. Next episode, we'll make our way out of Camp McCarran, and we'll start exploring the Vegas area, I guess. I didn't think we'd get to this point this soon, but there you go. So I hope you have enjoyed this kind of plot exposition episode. And next time we'll... Can't sleep in that bed either. Next time we'll continue exploring, and we'll see what we can do. Alright guys, see you guys on the next episode of Fallout New Vegas.